right, you will see the tourist trap. I mean, I bet this place was great before it became White Lotusified. I don't feel like I'm allowed to be here a little bit. What a tourist trap. I'm just gonna say this once. If you're American, don't travel. I'm like, you guys are in Italy. You can change something for once. Now I sit on a bench, I drink beer, I think about my life. That doesn't mean you get to treat the Italians and the Sicilians like sciate. Okay, dear God, please help me not get tourist trapped. Amen. I'm about to get tourist trapped hard though. I mean, it's bad, bro. It's bad, boys. It's bad. Good morning from Catania. You are joining us for another serendipitous, spontaneous solo girls' day to a vintage market in Taormina. And also, I'm struggling with my social anxiety. I'm struggling with being perceived. You know what I mean? Today's challenge is to not only have a wonderful solo, I'm alone, only me, myself, and I, and this camera, and you, whoever's watching on YouTube. Anyway, we're gonna go to Taormina. We're gonna check out this vintage market. I haven't been before. This is the obvious, like, White Lotus, blah, blah, blah. I've been waiting to go until after the tourism kind of died out. So let's see what it's like, and let's see if I can overcome my social anxiety. I'm scared. I'm waiting for the bus, so I'm gonna take the bus from Catania to Taormina. €5 each way, €10 total. Why not? I'm not Tanya. I don't need to get on a yacht with a bunch of rich gay men, but I would like to. That would be preferred. If anyone knows one, let me know. Okay, we've made it to Taormina. I had a wonderful conversation on the bus with an Italian, and we spoke in Italian. So take that, social anxiety. And I did feel like sweaty and a little nervous, but that's okay. But anyway, we're here, and it's beautiful, but holy shit, this is a tourist trap. I feel like I just stepped in something sticky, and someone's trying to make me stay and be buy it, buy it, buy it. But that's okay. Let's go check out the vintage market and see what all the hullabaloo is about. I mean, I bet this place was great before it became White Lotusified, which is fine. It's good for tourism. I mean, the locals appreciate it, I think. It's not that crazy. I mean, it's September, so that's intentional by me, but let's see how this goes. I'm looking for the vintage market. Let's find the vintage market. I don't care about the touristic shit. I don't care about the granita. I care about the vintage stuff. Let's go. Honestly, more of like a men's streetwear kind of vibe. I did buy a tote because all proceeds go to UNICEF, which is nice. I'm just gonna say this once. If you're a shitty American, don't travel. It's embarrassing. I can't handle it. Non mi piace quando americani visitare Italia e penso, oh, this is Disneyland. It's tipo Disneyland. This is not Disneyland. Go home. Don't act like a weird, rude, like, just be nice. If you don't understand the language, that's your fault. Try to learn it. So far, Taormina is the tourist trap I knew it was gonna be, but it is very beautiful. Now I don't know, I'm gonna go look at the theater, I guess. On the bright side, all of the tourism are making me somehow feel less anxious because it's making me feel more like, triggered, like, but I get it. But I just saw a sign for like an American breakfast, and I'm like, you guys are in Italy. You can change something for once. On my right, you will see the tourist trap that is in every single Italian city. No one is ever in there. I don't know how they stay open. It's always an Italian tourist trap, but we've got penis pasta. Yes, the world famous Italian penis pasta. Great. And it tastes terrible, like dip. Fuji, thank you. A group of tourists gather to take a picture of the Dior sign. The tourist traps are everywhere, folks. Keep your eyes open. Oh, look at the puppets. Oh, what are you guys doing? A lovely interaction with one of my people from America. And we agreed that it's super touristic down there. And she said, you should go up there. There's a bunch of cute shops. It's a different vibe. And then I said, okay, thank you. What a tourist trap. And then she said, have a nice day. So that's another social anxiety point. Thank you. And then people are going to be like, well, you're filming in public. That's pretty good. I'm filming in an empty alley right now. Kind of anticipated the market on being more interesting. It was. I'm just too broke for it.
Really quickly, this is not a tourist trap, but this is definitely a really cool shop you need to come check out if you're in Taormina. It is this wonderful ceramicist artist. The last name is Corione. You can buy a lot of wonderful handmade, one-of-a-kind souvenirs here. I highly recommend.
was just talking to an Italian lady about making a reservation on her restaurant, and then she got mad at me and thought I was just a dumbass American, and it made me socially anxious, but I'm allowed to make mistakes and everyone's allowed to be here, and that's how we overcome social anxiety. Also, it doesn't help that I'm vlogging in the middle of the main piazza here in Taormina, but I don't care. I'm trying to feel comfortable. I get to be here too, so but we all get to be here, but please don't be mean to me. I was just trying to make a reservation. She's like, we don't take reservations. I was like, okay, scusa. Mi dispiace. I'm feeling less anxious. We're sharing. Some Americans still act like dogs when they're traveling overseas, and I don't know why. It's a vibe. Just because you have money, just because you're like, I'm gonna pay so much money for this, that doesn't mean you get to treat the Italians and the Sicilians like sciate, merda, huh? Like, be cool if you're gonna be here, but this is obviously like, this is like a Beverly Hills spot. Like, people come here to be really bougie and flaunt and show off. Look, I am wearing a Cavalli belt. Like, I'm not saying I ain't bougie a little bit. I like my vintage designer stuff. It's just like, I don't feel like I'm allowed to be here a little bit. On a scale of 1 to 10, my social anxiety is at like a 5. It's like a 5 right now. That's pretty good. It's not bad. Well, I would say it's a 6. I would say it's a, no. It needs to be lower, because lower means it's good. Yeah, I'd say 5. Like, you know, are people looking at me because I'm sitting here filming myself? Yeah, I mean, duh, they're looking at me. I'm filming myself and talking to myself, except I'm talking to you if you watch it. So I'm gonna go walk to the Greek Theater now, and then there's another park to go check out, and I think I'm gonna go get pizza. I'm trying to find a place that's not 30 euros for a primo piatta. That's how I know my American brothers and sisters are here, because the prices are, ooh, someone smoking. Hey, party. I ain't judging you. I ain't mad. And then I'm gonna have like an actual panic attack. Bella, ciao. This is an interesting strategy to get over your social anxiety, but we are taking it and we are doing it, and it's kind of helping, kind of, sort of. I need a spritz. Ho bisogno un spritz e pizza per favore adesso. Wow, rich people. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I think people think I'm one of the rich people. I'm not. Okay, social anxiety score is at like a 0 because I just hung out with Australians. I love Aussies, and they were from Melbourne, and I used to live in Melbourne, and we chatted about life, and it was wonderful, but I stopped, and I drank, and I ate, and I chatted, and I feel good, and now I need to find something else to do. So, andiamo, I don't know. Pasticceria. That's how you say pastry shop in Italian. Thank you. Pasticceria di amore. I'm liking these faces. Okay, we made it to the Greek amphitheater. You guys, I'm not even in there yet. Look at this view. And if the volcano wasn't covered, you would be able to see the volcano too. So they have like concerts and here. I want to come to a concert in the Greek Theater that looks over the Mediterranean. What the heck? This is a hard flex. That's a hard flex of an amphitheater. Damn. The Greeks were like, we're gonna build the most bougiest freaking amphitheater ever, and then it's gonna become the best tourist attraction. You guys are gonna love it. Mwah. Fucking kidding me that the sun rays are fucking blessing the Four Seasons right now. Get out of here. I need to go home. Camera died, but thank God we have iPhones. Isn't that nice? And now we're gonna go to the last park, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be edited out of events because things I kind of close up. Anyway, you'll see. How freaking stunning and magical that looks. Jesus. And there's just a park, a playground, and it's like I'm walking on the coast of heaven. Oh, and down below? Oh, and down below? a yacht, also known as a yahachi. Fact about Italy, you are more than welcome to have a beer and walk around. Just don't act like a dickhead. Also, it's a good exercise in practicing my social anxiety. I feel like there's so many foreigners here that it's a different anxiety than I was kind of planning on testing out. I feel like I need to do this again. Oh, look at those droopy flowers. I gotta do this again in Catania. I think I gotta do this again, like with only Italians, and see how my anxiety goes. But my anxiety did dip and go up and down and up and down and now I sit on a bench, I drink beer, I think about my life. Look at this, look at this. It's like heaven's gates, the gates of heaven are behind me, and it's the fucking Four Seasons as the white light is over. I go away and try to find a bus back to Catania before the liquid courage becomes liquid. What's the opposite of courage? What's the opposite of courage, chat? Liquid fear. I'm so stupid. I need to go home. Alright, well now I'm sitting in the Greek amphitheater and I'm gonna do a social anxiety score, and we're at a 0. We've stayed at a 0. And so, you know, it's just a nice reminder to, just because I turned 30 in like a week. And I started traveling alone when I was 20. So just because you do it doesn't mean you're not gonna have flare-ups where you feel anxious and just perceived, and you feel yourself being perceived and perceived, is that the other way of saying it? You gotta force yourself out of your comfort zone. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have had that lovely interaction with this Italian man, all in Italian. I wouldn't have met this nice Aussie couple and had a nice spritz looking at the Greek amphitheater with these Mac Daddy views, Isola Bella and of Taormina. And so if you're someone who likes to travel and you want to be a solo travel girly like I was back in the day, I mean, I am not that old, but I am married, so I don't really travel alone anymore. But if you want to be a travel girly, push yourself. And if you're feeling socially anxious, then you really have to push yourself. Because if you don't, and you go into your little cocoon and you hide, you waste the opportunities that might have been out there for you. You don't get to see all the wonderful things for yourself, or be a part of the world and have these amazing ocean views that I'm looking at all day as well. You miss out. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life. So if you let your anxiety hold you back, you might miss it. And I feel like, at least for me, I'm kind of imagining my social anxiety as like a seatbelt, you know? And sometimes you just gotta click it off. Just click it off. Not if you're in a car. I mean, if you're in a car, you should wear a seatbelt. But in life, take off the seatbelt, especially if it's anxiety. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.